this in Wyndham Hotel on Staten Island. And guys, you're in for a treat. I didn't pay anything for this room, which is why I tell people every single time, try to get status at hotels, even if it's just through their cards, get it. I got this room for 15,000 points per night, and I'm staying here for 2 nights. But this room is clean. One of the only things that I don't like about this room though is that there are some paint stains on the door. It's a lot more pronounced on the other side in the bathroom, which we will check on right after. But let's look at the room first. Yes, it is a small room. This is my first time in Staten Island as well, but I ain't mad at it. I kind of like the way Staten Island looks, even though I didn't get to see much of it because it's really dark and I've only seen the north part of it, but cool. So there's a microwave right here, and there is also like a cupboard area. I love the yellow accent. It's so beautiful. 2 coat hangers right there. So I can hang my coat, which I did already. Then there's a television right there. There is a circular mirror right there. There's a table right here with a chair. And again, here's the yellow accent. Mwah, lovely. Although you can see though that there is a bit of color transfer on this because it's a super light color, but that's fine because it's also not fabric, which I've said this many times. I think hotels should not use fabric for things like chairs, which aren't clean regularly. So I think, yeah, love that. I'm definitely gonna be sitting there. I wish I brought makeup with me so I could have done my makeup there, because that would have been such a lovely mirror. It's like, anyways, so there is an AC unit right here, and in here feels pretty warm. I'm on the 7th floor. There isn't much of a view, I guess. I think that's New Jersey. I'm not sure, but that could possibly. Or is it Manhattan? I don't know. I'm not gonna even try to guess where that is. But I do have a little bit of water view as well, so I guess that's kind of cool. There are 2 night tables on each side of the bed with their own lamps, and these lamps I can turn on or off the lights. There's the yellow accent again, which I love. I don't know if that's the theme for day-in hotels. I've never been to a day-in before, so I don't know. Here's the bedding. The bed looks pretty good, but we'll get back to you right after. There's another long mirror right here, close to the hallway. And then there's the other night table, and there's a phone. Let me check if it's working, because the last hotel... Okay, yeah, sounds like it's working. The last hotel that I was at, the phone wasn't working. That was a total mess. I think I did that video last week. Total mess. Don't think I'd ever stay there again. But anyways, let's get back to this one. There is art at the bed head, which I love. And then there's a hardwood for the bed head. Again, prefer that to fabric. Easier to clean, much better in my opinion. I don't know if I got a chance to show you this refrigerator, but this is big. This can hold quite a bit of stuff in there. I love this. Like, and let me see. I'm not sure if that's a freezer. Wait, is there a freezer section to it? I genuinely don't know. Because I was thinking about getting ice cream, but oh yeah, that looks like a freezer because there's ice at the back. So that's probably the freezer. You know what? I don't even know. Let me not even try to assume. I'll ask downstairs. And then there's a microwave in your room. I've gotten to the point where I really like having microwave in my own room, because then I'm able to, reheat my food without having to leave the room. We have quite a bit of sockets as well. This lamp has 1, 2, and then the other one has 2 as well. I don't see any at the base of the. Oh yeah. So there's one right here behind this nightstand, but I'm guessing there would have to be, because how would you plug the lights in? But either way, so we have quite a few there. There's another one right here as well. And then we can head to the bathroom. This bathroom. Oh, I love this bathroom. I think though, because this wall is so big and empty, we could have had some type of art installation. Maybe a painting or something right on this wall, because it's very big. Either ways, it's very clean. It looks very clean to me, at least. And very minimalistic, which I really like. It's not doing too much. Again, I still think maybe an art right there, painting, maybe painting right there. That would have been lovely. Here is another mirror, and then here is the faucet, the towels, toilet. There's a shower. There is a crack though in the bathtub. You see it? Pretty huge. And I think this is a newer hotel, so I don't know how that happened. Again, I love when they have their own like shampoo and conditioner and body wash dispensers. I'm gonna wash my hair. Yeah, so they have that. I've never gone to a hotel before where I've liked the idea of them having shower curtains. They have shower curtains too. Not a big fan of it. I still think glass door, maybe shower is the best way to go. I've never taken a bath, at a hotel before. I don't know if anyone else has ever done it. I think there's one hotel that I went to, and the tub looked clean enough for me to go in there. And because this is a newer hotel, I was thinking about using this as well to take a bath. But I think a shower would have sufficed. Personally, that's what I think. If we had a shower in here, then the bathroom probably didn't have to be this big. Yeah, not a big deal. It's fine. You know what I think we should do more of? I think if they had a basket, I'm doing too much right now. At this point, it feels like I am searching for problems because I actually like this room. But I think if they had a basket and it had like sanitary napkins and like panty liners and stuff like that, I think that would have been I would have really liked that personally. Here are the towels. Let's check on them, see how they look. I don't know if we get plush towels at hotel. I think everyone just spends the bare minimum to get towels because they don't feel soft, but they look clean, and that's all you can ask for, Yeah. So, here's the thing that I was talking about with the door. I don't know if it's a bad paint job or if it looks almost like the paint was chipping away. So yeah, you can see it's all over the door. Yeah, probably this needs to be repainted. But again, I think this looks clean. There's a strander here right over there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there we go. 1, 2. I don't want to be too pedantic. So let's just move on. Let's look at the bedding. Alright, so the top layer. What's that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Nothing that's not anything though. It's just a small, but yeah, because the top sheet looks clean. And then the comforter is below that. Ooh, I love this. So they have a layer above the comforter. And then, I think I've said this so many times. Like, I love, this is a queen size bed, by the way. I love when they have a layer that's right between the comforter and the fitted sheet or the bed sheet. Because sometimes I don't really trust that hotels wash comforters properly, and so when you have, I think they will spend a lot more time cleaning the top sheet. So yeah, actually like when that's the case. Okay, this looks clean. The fitted sheet looks clean as well. I should be looking at the pillows. Okay, Wyndham. Okay. And they were so nice. Like, so I got late checkout, first of all. But when I made the reservation, they contacted me by email, by text. They were asking me if I wanted to do an early check-in or a late check-out and stuff like that, which I thought was great. And then in the morning, they contacted me to remind me that I should I have a reservation for today, and they're asking me what time do I think I'll be getting in. I don't know why these buggers are all. Oh, I thought it was here. Yeah, no, it's not. My bad. Wait, what? It's probably the first time I've ever been to a hotel and there hasn't been even one straw hair on the bed. But you know what? Let me not say that until. Oh yeah, so they contacted me this morning to remind me that the reservation is for today, and they were asking if I wanted to check in early or what time I'd want to check in, and I think breakfast is included as well. No, I know breakfast is included as well. And like I said, I paid $15,000 for this. 15,000 points for this. So my entire stay is going to be free. Yeah, that is it. I will leave in the description all the information about how I got platinum status from here, how you can get platinum status too if you want, and like how many, like what did I get for. I'm trying my best not to explain too much, right? You know, I don't know why, but basically I got a credit card, and I'll leave all the information about the credit card in the description below. I don't know why I'm acting like it's a top secret. I applied for a credit card, it gave me platinum status, and I got 90,000 points after spending, I think it was, how much did I have to spend? I think I spent like $3,000 in 6 months, which was like $500 per month, and I got 90,000 points. And this room is for 15,000 points. So based on my calculation, if you were to get this room alone with those 90,000 points, you get 6 nights stay. For just spending a normal spend, I mean your groceries. I think everyone spends at least $500 per month. And so if you were to spend $500 per month for those 6 months, then you would get 90,000 points and you could stay at this hotel for 6 nights. Anyways, I am super tired. I had a really long day. I got a sponsorship. I got a product to review for a sponsorship, and I was by the post office because I have a PO box. I'm also gonna leave my PO box in the description below. I don't know why I've never done that. If you guys want to send me something for me to look at, probably review, you can definitely send it to me. If you want to send a letter to me or something, you can do that as well. I'm gonna leave my PO box in the description below. But anyways, I was at the post office to collect a product that I got from a company for this campaign, and I was there for so long. I think I spent like 2 hours there, so I did not get a chance to do an early check-in because it is Staten Island and I was leaving from Manhattan. So I got here, I think around 6 o'clock, and I ended up not getting the product. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm just gonna go and lay down now because I'm kind of tired. I also want something to eat, and I think I saw a Mexican restaurant, so I may be getting tacos. I want to get ice cream too, but I don't know if the fridge. You know what? Let me go downstairs and check on stuff, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm checking out. So my stay is officially done. I'm about to leave, and there are a few things that I'd like to talk about. But like I said before, this was an amazing stay. The room was extremely clean. Love that for me. I didn't like though that even though this fridge is so big, there isn't a freezer in there, so I wanted to get ice cream. Yes, so I didn't like that. Also, was there anything in the bathroom? No. I don't know why I don't write these things down. Sometimes I'm just like sitting, trying to like relax and stuff like that. So yeah, the breakfast was horrible. I still don't understand. Like they had eggs, they had 2 proteins, eggs and bacon, for the 2 days that I've been here. And so they like prepare the eggs out in the eating area, but then they have the utensils for the bacon and the egg resting on the same like plate. is I couldn't have any eggs for breakfast the 2 days that I was here for. Don't know why they did that. I had to have cornflakes the 2 times. Didn't really like that. I haven't had cornflakes in such a long time. It was okay, yeah. That's all I had for breakfast. But they do have some very lovely restaurants around here. Like, I am on Port Richmond. This is my very first time in... Oh, let's just do a view of the outside. I think you're able to see. I don't know if that's a harbor. But you're able to see a little bit of water. Over there... Wait. Give me a second. Yeah, you're able to see a little bit of the harbor over there. It looks very industrial. I saw some containers, some of those huge ships, container ships, passing through several times with a lot of containers. So I'm guessing those are your items being shipped from all over the world. Anyways, they have a lot of restaurants here. But one of the things that I did not like about here, and it's probably the biggest thing about this particular area that I'm in. Alright, so I went out to get food. There are a lot of spots to get food, but a majority of the spots around here are Latin spots, and I don't know if there's... I've never been to Staten Island before, but it's different. It's kind of different. Every spot that I went to, there were Latin people there. And it felt like they were very cautious of me. I remember going into a store that I went to the day before and bought a lot of stuff. And while I was going in there, the girl, she was just screaming to somebody. She was calling for somebody to come to the front. And it was the lady who had served me the day before. She was like, oh, no, don't do that. I was like, that was an interesting interaction. Or even when I'm passing by, like if I go outside to go and get food and stuff like that, and I'm passing by people, they will like stop and just like look at me while they're closing their doors. I don't, honestly, I've never been to Staten Island before. I don't know too much about the borough. It was really interesting. Like, I felt like I was being surveilled a lot while I was going into these stores to patronize them. Yeah, so that was one of the things that I personally didn't like. I have a checkout at 1 o'clock, and the checkout is usually 11 o'clock. So, I mean, I always say it's a good idea to get starters at a hotel, especially a hotel that you go to a lot. I kind of really love Wyndham properties. I haven't been to too many other chains. I've been to Wyndham, I've been to Hilton. Love Hilton. I also have starters at Hilton. I've been to a few Marriott properties. Marriott feels like a very touch and go. I don't know why. They have a large amount of branded hotels, chain hotels. So maybe it's just the types of hotels that I've been going to for Marriott. Maybe that's the only reason why I haven't had like the best experiences at Marriott. Wyndham seems a little bit more streamlined, and so I tend to have a fairly good experience at Wyndham properties. But that could just be me. Yeah, and I would also really love to talk to people about Staten Island, and if my interaction was because I appear very foreign or if it's because I'm black. I really don't know. Like I said, I haven't been around the island because it was very cold outside, so I didn't get a chance to go out too much. But the few times that I've been out, I felt like I was being surveilled by people who have shops and stuff around here. Yeah. So I would like to know if there is people who live here who are black, if the experience is the same, if it was just because I'm foreign. I don't know. Like, I would like to know, because I was planning on coming back to this hotel again to stay, even though it is a journey to get here. I mean, I had to go on the ferry. I could have paid like $7 to do what's it called again? There's another type of ferry and that you have to pay to get on. I didn't pay for that. I took the free ferry over here, and then I had to take a bus, which was $2.90. It's gonna be $3 in January to the bus to here. I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes to walk here. So yeah, and that's coming from Manhattan. Yeah. I guess that's it. If I could suggest anything, I would suggest maybe a shuttle bus that takes you from the ferry to the hotel. That could be a good idea. And the breakfast needs to be better. Yeah, it was horrible. They had 2 proteins, bread, and cornflakes. And it wasn't even like a variation of cereals. It was just 1 cereal, 2 proteins, bread, apple juice, and orange juice. I guess milk too, but yeah, that was it. Yeah, there wasn't. I'm still hungry. I need to get something to eat because, like I said, I only had cornflakes this morning because I could not have any other protein. So yeah, there we go. Also, before I go, can we get more of these restaurants all across the city? I went there. It's like a Chinese Korean fusion restaurant. It's an Asian restaurant, and the food is really good, and the prices are absolutely great. I mean, I paid like $13 for a bento box, and they were open to like doing substitutions because they offered like pork dumplings, and they had what's that thing called again? I cannot remember it. Shrimp tempura, and I don't eat shellfish or pork, so they had to switch those out, and they gave me chicken wings, and the chicken wings, they were very small. I've gotten used to like getting big wings in America. And so when I got those wings, I'm like, are you sure this is chicken? Because the wings are very, very small. I didn't take any photos of them, but the food was so good, and I won't be able to get it again. I think they said that they have a location in Long Island City as well. Let me see if I see it on this. Right, they're not sponsoring me or anything. I just wanted to talk about it because the food was really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so they said they have a location in Long Island City as well. So if you're close to there and you want to try their food out, I think you'd enjoy it if you like Chinese food, Asian food in general. So yeah, you could definitely give them a try.